Dog goes missing after vehicle rollover. Utah Tech students protest proposed budget cuts to arts programs. And your weekend weather forecast with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. A woman was hospitalized Thursday morning after a rollover crash near the Utah-Arizona border. First responders were dispatched just after 7 a.m. near milepost 2 on Old Highway 91, according to the Beaver Dam Littlefield Fire Department. Washington County Sheriff Sergeant Lucas Alfred told St. George News the vehicle suddenly veered across lanes and rolled. The woman had to be extricated and was taken to St. George Regional Hospital with serious injuries. Alfred said no alcohol was involved, but the driver is being charged with DUI. A dog in the vehicle, described as a black, beige, and white Bernedoodle, is still missing. Utah Tech University students staged a sit-in Wednesday to protest a proposed financial plan that could impact arts programs, prompting further dialogue with campus leadership. For more, we'll go to Nick Fiala with a look at how the protest is shaping the conversation.
Utah Tech University students staged a sit-in at campus's Atkins Administration Building outside the offices of Provost Dr. Michael LaCourse Wednesday. This was to protest a proposed plan to merge the dance and theater departments into a single program as part of a financial reallocation made necessary by House Bill 265, a new law intended to cut down on wasteful spending in higher education. Students sat outside the office in shifts, including student theater representative Ashley Chaston on the left and theater major David Perry on the right. Faculty members also showed up to support the students' right to express themselves. LaCourse, seen here in the middle, spoke with the students, and they also got a brief visit from Utah Tech's new president, Shane Smead, seen here on the top right, as he visited campus that day. LaCourse spent several minutes talking with the students. He said reallocations are not abnormal, but the legislation is forcing leadership to make big decisions with a short timeline.
It's been a sprint for sure.
Yeah, you guys have a lot to do in such a short amount of time.
Well, there's a lot of decisions and there's a lot of information, and it would have been nice to have more opportunities to have town hall, but it just wasn't. It just
for
wasn't
sure.
time.
Well, and we really appreciate, because you've been communicating with both of us personally, and we really appreciate that.
Utah Tech has until Friday, May 9th to submit its reallocation plan.
Thanks, Nick. Let's take a look at your weekend weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, it's currently 86 degrees and sunny. Tonight's low will be around 59 degrees. Saturday brings a high of 85 with increasing clouds and a chance of afternoon thunderstorms and a low of 61 degrees. Sunday cools down to a high of 69 with showers likely throughout the day and a low of 55. In Mesquite, Nevada, it's currently 90 degrees and sunny. Expect a low of 65 tonight. Saturday heats up to 91 degrees with breezy conditions and a chance of thunderstorms and a low of 64. Sunday drops to a high of 70 degrees with showers and a low of 60. Cedar City is partly sunny at 71 degrees this afternoon. Tonight's low will be about 47, and Saturday stays mild with a high of 72 and increasing winds and a low of 44. Sunday brings cooler temperatures with a high near 56 and a low of 39, along with a chance of thunderstorms and gusty winds. Apple Valley, a quiet town near Zion National Park, is poised for major growth. A proposed $100 million development could nearly quadruple the population, adding over 1,300 homes and 580 short-term rental cabins. Mayor Mike Farrar says the plan was renegotiated to manage growth responsibly and protect the town's rural feel. If approved, construction could begin this summer. Encore Performing Arts in St. George is making its production of Les Miserables more accessible with a signed performance and a sensory-friendly show. Here's Jesse Bang with how the youth theater group is creating a more inclusive experience.
The St. George nonprofit Encore Performing Arts is making its upcoming production of Les Miserables accessible to all with a sign language interpreted show and a sensory-friendly performance in addition to its regular run. Encore first introduced its sensory-friendly performances during its annual production of A Christmas Carol. Now, their American Sign Language interpreted show is just premiering for the first time. Artistic director Adam Record said they chose Les Mis for its themes of justice, mercy, love, and resilience, as well as transformation, as the main character rises to become a respected mayor and devoted guardian and touches the lives of those around him in powerful and lasting ways.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.